Have any thoughts or opinions when you look and see that they're starting a rookie across from you in this matchup?
Not really. I think the big thing is not having a lot of film on him, at least in game form. I think he's only played like a game and a half. That'd probably be the only issue. Other than that, it's, I got to do what I got to do. Doesn't matter who's over there.
You guys built a lot of momentum up going into the bye week. How do you make sure you sustain that now coming out?
Well, it starts today. We got to come out here with good energy. I think we did it at parts. As a whole, I don't think we had the kind of day we wanted to. But it gives us a chance to come back and have a better day. Keep the energy, lock in on some of our mistakes, and we'll be good to go come game day. I think we're both off a bye week, so I think that's kind of a plus that they're off 1-2. But we got to worry about ourselves, come back better tomorrow and the next day and the next, and then go out there and have a good game.
What are some of the things y'all want to clean up from practice today, and how much of that is pretty typical in the first practice after a bye?
Just a lot of misalignments, at least on the D-line. We're always installing things and new formations and packages and things like that. So it's still kind of fresh in our heads. We'll come in, fix some things, probably take some things out as the week goes, like we usually do. We just keep repping it, keep watching film. Usually by game day, we cut down on a lot of those mental errors and misalignments.
How good was that bye for your knee?
It was good. I actually got it shot up yesterday, so today it probably feels the best it's felt since probably since camp, I'd say. But I have little minor issues I gotta take care of too. My whole left side of my body's not doing that well right now. But the bye week did help a little bit. It gave me a chance to get off my feet. Like I said, yesterday I went to the doc and got it shot up, so I'll be good to go on Sunday.
What's going on the left side of the knee?
Just other stuff. We'll find out if it keeps nagging me, but nothing big. Just I slept the wrong way I think the other night, and my neck's kind of messed up because of that, so sleep number didn't do well for me.
Kind of the grind of the season where everything kind of hurts a little bit?
Yeah, you kind of get used to it, you manage it. I was really worried about my knee the last month or so, but it's gotten better. Throughout the week is probably the biggest issue for me. Game day I feel good, but it's real important for me to be good to go on Wednesdays and Thursdays, be able to go out there and have a full practice and not really be limited and things like that. So I'm glad I could do that today and yesterday also.
Along those lines, Randy, how much difference do you think the 17th game will make, mentally, physically?
I don't know. It's a long season regardless. You take one game out. I think obviously this year we had the extra preseason game. So I think we really have, 2 extra games than most people. But, I don't think it's going to play that big of a role in anything. At least for me, I missed the game already. So I'll be right on schedule with what we did last year, I guess.
What are the points of emphasis defensively when you're going up against Dalvin Cook and Kirk Cousins?
Well, they're both really good players. Obviously, Dalvin being one of the better backs in the league, and Cousins is playing real well this year also. So, we got to stop the run, which I think we do well, and we'll get a little bit of help from the offense, and hopefully they can get up big on them and make them pass the ball. And after that, just like we say every week, get them off the spot. We'll do different things as far as rushing the passer and figuring out a rush plan and putting guys in the right place to get after them. But come game day, it's really about what we do. It's not really about what they do. That's the way I try to approach things as the week goes on. But I think it's a good challenge. I think they have a real good offense. There's different things we can do to kind of, make the game go in our favor. That's what we'll do. So.
Y'all talk about rush and cover. What's the key to playing in sync with the secondary, and how is the secondary giving y'all energy this year?
Like you said, it goes hand in hand. I think when we rush the passer well, I think it obviously gives opportunities for the DBs and even the linebackers to get some ops on the ball, and the other way around, same way. If they lock up on the back end, it makes it easier for us to get some coverage sacks. I think that's happened a lot this year on both sides of it. So I think that speaks, to how we play together. We got to continue to do that, obviously. I think we're leading the league in turnovers. or close to it. Yeah, second. So we just got to keep doing what we're doing, you know, just don't switch up things too much, stay confident in ourselves and play our brand of football, and everything else take care of itself.
Was coming off the bye week the reason for the sluggish practice?
I don't know. I mean, it could be a lot of different factors. Like I said, I think at parts we were sluggish, but there were parts I felt like we did real well. I think it's kind of common earlier in the week because, you know, we're installing things, so guys aren't playing as fast as they probably should be. But, you know, the thing you want to look for is that it progresses, or, you know, throughout the week, all the way up to game day, obviously playing at the fastest you can. So.
How much talk you guys have throughout the week with Trayvon about whether or not you're going to get another one, or just like a pitcher throwing a no-hitter, you don't want to say anything?
I don't say anything to him. I mean, at this point, I'm not going to say I expect it, but ever since, I don't know what game it was, you know, I tell him before the game I need one, he's giving me one. So he's going to do what he has to do. He's a good athlete, good player for us. We need him to continue to play the way he is. And at the same time, you know, our D-line, we got to do what we have to do to give him those opportunities and rush after the passer and, you know, get some ops out there for the DBs.
You talked a lot about Dan Quinn and what he's meant for this defense. What has he meant to you? What's the best thing that he's brought for you?
Just his level of intensity and detail, and not just him. Obviously, you know, Coach AD. The amount of time they spend with me, and I don't mean just the D-line as a whole, but just strictly just me, gives me a lot of confidence in knowing that they believe I can play. They believe I bring something to the team that they want and need, and makes it a little bit easier for me to, you know, go out throughout the week and play my best football I can, you know. And he brings the best out of you. I don't know how else to put it. He's real intense, but he's very direct in the way he handles things. He's never a guy that's gonna you know, harp too much on anything and get mad at you if you mess up, you know. That's the kind of guy you want, and AD is kind of the same kind of way. You know, they're going to let you know when you fuck up, but at the same time, just their level of confidence in me is probably the biggest reason I've been able to play the way I have this year.
Is your rush plan more advanced, more detailed this year than in the past for the same reason? Is there any difference there?
No, I wouldn't say it is. I think, you know, as a whole, as a D-line, I think it is. But for me, myself, no. I think they do a good job of putting me in a position to go one-on-one. You know, at that point, it's up to me to win that matchup. And so I've never really had that, except for maybe in college a little bit. So it's nice to have this at this point in my career and me be able to capitalize on some of those opportunities.
How much better a player do you feel like you are right now than you've ever been before?
I don't know. I try to. I give myself credit, and you know, like I always say, I'm real confident in what I've been doing. I just don't want to be satisfied with what I'm doing. I really feel like there's more I can do, especially in the run game. That's kind of what we've talked about, is just me being able to impact the game in the run. They kind of keep me out of there on first down, and so I want to be involved more on that end. So I don't know. I wouldn't say this is. I've always felt like I could play this way. I think I've just really got an opportunity to show it, and like I said, I'm capitalized on it. So at this point, I just got to keep doing it throughout the course of the year, you know. And I plan on, as long as the AD and DQ and all the guys, like I said, they believe in me the way they have, it makes it a lot easier for me to go out there and just be me, you know. And that goes in the locker room and on the field. So good. Thank you, guys.